Practice, pageant coaches, and prayer, I can now give this speech tonight, and it's my pleasure to do so. Amen. First, I would like to congratulate my fellow graduates for making it this far. Yes, sir. 4 years ago, freshman in high school, we came ready to take on challenges placed in front of us and have some fun. But who actually would have thought we'd make it this far? We all have witnessed world disasters, earthquake after earthquake, storm after storm, governments falling with the death of Gaddafi and bin Laden, and more tragedies. I remember times when I'm sitting down or walking around school or home wondering, Jesus is really coming soon. What if he comes before I graduate? But that quick smile will come across my face because if Jesus were to come today, there would be no more school. Clearly it wasn't God's plan to come just as yet. Yes. But it's very apparent that he wanted us to be nurtured by the great heavyweight teachers and our parents so that we may go out and follow our dreams to become future doctors, lawyers, preachers, translators, and NBA superstars. Although King Jesus hasn't come yet, I still have to thank him for keeping us thus far and bringing us to this milestone. Without him, we may have quit a long time ago, but he held us, keeping us awake during our tests after sleepless study nights. He turned our fears of the hardest economic final into the easiest test in the world. I have to thank God for helping me achieve this accomplishment in my life. He's such a great listener and I can always talk to him. I can honestly say that if it wasn't for God, my achievement would be impossible to reach. I also must thank my family for my success. I never be able to say enough thank yous for all the things that you have done for me. When I felt like doing nothing, you pushed me to do something productive. You stayed with me when I had for the hardest time completing portfolios, gave me great words of advice whenever I needed it. I thank God again for placing them in my life. My dad and my mom, my brother Jay, my grandfather, especially my little sister. Words bring enough to sum up all I have to say, but I truly appreciate you and love you very much.
Oh, I love you too. I love you.
Our class theme is conquerors. There are so many things I remember us conquering. One thing we clearly got conquered were our classes. We conquered those extremely hard and super fun portfolios. We conquered 8+ page research papers. We conquered fitness tests. We conquered 100-question math tests. We conquered cat dissection. And jump rope with cat intestines. We conquered sickness from stomach viruses to split lips to broken fingers. Even though we conquered all these things, did we dominate them? Level 5 of the Kobe system is dominating. I'm sure many of you have seen the commercial and saw all the many things there were to dominate. It seems like foolishness when you watch it, but it does make a lot of sense. To conquer means to gain mastery or win by conquering, by overcoming an obstacle or opposition. But after you win, you must dominate, which means to rule or control. You may be asking, what is he talking about? So let me explain. There are going to be great obstacles in our lives. We may conquer many of them, but if you do not keep up with some of them, those same obstacles may come back to haunt us. I'm sure you remember saying to yourself every school year, this year is going to be the school I'm going to be all school. We start off high and start off well, then our enthusiasm slowly dies out. Like the great Kobe Bryant says, dominate the game early and dominate the game late. We must remember God as our leader as we go into our daily battles. He is our leader and will help us conquer and dominate these battles as long as we keep grounded in Him. Like Malcolm X said, the future is for those who prepare for today. Here we are now at the end of our high school education, but that doesn't mean we stop learning. As John Dewey, an educational philosopher, once said, education is the preparation for life. It's not the preparation for life, sorry. Education is life itself. If education is life, then we must grasp every moment of our lives as a learning experience. It is our education put to good use that helps us become successful. Now I much prefer back to the Kobe system. Level 7 of the Kobe system is success at success. Everything that has been done can be done better. Anything that has been made can be made better. You can reach success in your life, but remember, you can always do better with the help of God, of course. Amen. My fellow conquerors, let it be the words and deeds of this class be written in encyclopedias, textbooks, and online sites for centuries to come. Let our impact be felt in all the nooks and crannies of this world. Never settle for mediocrity because you are a conqueror. Yes. Congratulations to my brave, my bold, beautiful class of 2012. Let's change the world.